Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you know, Halloween is right around the corner, so I thought it would be a fun idea to show you guys how to make a cute little monster cake. A few weeks ago, I posted on my story the ones that I made, and I got so many people asking me how to make them. So today I'm going to be showing you a step-by-step tutorial on how to make a monster cake. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start out like how we would decorating any of our other cakes. So we're just going to start putting down our layers, and I chose to go with a vanilla cake but then dyed it green just to make it a little bit more fun, and my monster today is also going to be green. Alright, so we're just going to do a thin crumb coat around the cake, just like we normally would. Make sure you lock in all those little crumbs. Alright, now we're just going to take our icing scraper and smooth out the sides. And then clean up the top of the cake. Okay, and now it is ready to put into the freezer for about 10 minutes to let the crumb coat set. Alright, I have just taken my cake out of the freezer and it is ready to decorate. Now for the fun part, we are going to pipe on all of the fur for our monster. So for this, I'm going to be using a 233 tip. This is by Wilton. It looks like this. If you could see, it has a bunch of little holes in it. And first we're just going to pipe 2 layers, maybe 3 around the bottom. And then once we have a good base on the bottom, we can go in and start making the mouth of the monster. So for this, you're just going to press and pull out. Press and pull out. Just like that. And we're gonna do that all the way around the cake. Alright, so we have the first layer done, so we're just going to do that for 2 more rows, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You can make some of them shorter, some of them longer. Remember, this is supposed to be like a crazy little monster, so you're not looking for perfection here. Alright, we got the second layer done, and now onto the third. And then, I don't know if you can see, but I have emptied out a lot of the frosting that I had in my piping bag. It's gonna help your hand a lot if you only have a little bit in, so you can control your squeeze a little bit better and doesn't cramp up your hand. Okay, now it's time to create the mouth of our monster. So I'm going to go in with a size 10 tip, and I'm gonna create a little smiley face mouth. Just like that. And then if you want, you can go in with a small icing spatula and smooth it out. All right, that's looking good. And now we're gonna add a little tongue to it. And for that, I'm just gonna use a size 5 tip. And I'm just gonna create like a little M to make it look like the tongue. Just like that. He's looking so cute. All right, and then I'm gonna go in and add teeth after we've added the hair. So now we're gonna go back in with our green piping bag with that 233 tip and pipe all around the mouth. Just like that. It looks like he has a little mustache. Now we're just gonna fill the whole side of the cake with that same technique that we are doing around the bottom, and then we can get working on the eyes, which will go on top. All right, and now time for the eyes. I think I'm gonna go with 3 eyes for this guy. You really can do whatever you like. You can do 1 eye, 2 eyes, 3 eyes. You can fill the whole top of the cake with eyes. Have fun with it, but for this one, I think I'm gonna go with 3 eyes. So for this, I'm just gonna use my white buttercream, and then in my piping bag, I have a coupler. This is just a normal coupler that you get at the craft store. Usually what you use these for is to put a piping tip on, so you can switch out different tips for one color, but it makes the perfect round circle, so that's what we're gonna be using today. And you're just gonna pipe that right on top, and to make the perfect circles, you just hold it in place and press until you get however big you want for your ball. So I'm gonna make the center eye a little bigger and then the side eyes a little bit smaller. Just like that. And if you want it to be a little bigger, you can stick it back in, fill it up. All right, and then now we're gonna go in with our black again, with that same 10 tip, and we're gonna pipe an eyeball. Just like that. And then we will go in again with our white buttercream and put a size 5 tip on that. See, this is why it's important to have the coupler, because now we don't have to use a whole new piping bag. We can just twist that on. And then this is where you can add a little bit of detail to the eyes. Just like that. All right. And if you want, you can also add the fangs now, or teeth. You can add a full mouth of teeth. You can do no teeth, however scary you want it. Customize it however you want. gonna do teeth all along the top for this guy. Ooh, he's looking scary. Okay, now we're going to fill in the rest of the top of our monster's head with the same technique that we did on the sides. Okay, now that his hair is all done, we're gonna go in and add some horns. So this part you can have fun with. You can give him a mohawk, you can give him spikes, spots, whatever you like. But for today, I'm just gonna add 2 cute little horns on the side of his head. And for that, I have a coupler again in my piping bag. And then I'm just gonna press with it hard to make a ball. And then as I'm slowly letting go, I'm gonna pull up, and that's gonna create a horn shape. Hopefully that made sense. Just like that, and I think I might add 1 more on each side. So cute. All right, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you some inspiration on what to make for this Halloween. If you guys did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.